Hey, good morning, friends. We're going to be working on our math right now, and we're going to be using what we already know and use our secret code cards to do some hopping practice to start out with today. So we would go 10, hop, 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 plus 8 equals 18. Just like that. Let's try a new one. 10, see who comes hopping along, plus 3 equals 13. Are you saying it before me? Probably. I hope so. 10 plus 5 equals 15. Let's see who comes hopping along. 10 plus 6 equals, you say it, 16. 10, here comes somebody, plus 4 equals 14. 10 plus 2 equals 12. 10, who's going to come along? Plus 9 equals 19. 10 plus, oh, here comes Mr. 7, plus 7 equals 17. And 10, oh, little Mr. 1 plus 1 equals 11. So we're going to take what we know, as we've been practicing with our secret code cards, and we're going to look at the big grid board. And at the top of the big grid board today, we're going to use the squares. I wrote 9 plus 4. Ooh, that is interesting because we've been working on 10 plus a number, but I changed it today to 9 plus 4. So I'm going to show you on the grid board what that's going to look like. And I'm going to use circles to make 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you're going to notice that this time I did not fill it up because I said 9 instead of 10. Now I'm going to use my red and I'm going to make 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when I look at that, I see my 9 circles are purple and my 4 triangles are red. But using what we've been learning about with our secret code cards and using our hopping, we know that 10 plus 4 equals 14, but this one is 9 plus 4. Oh, we have to think about that a little bit harder, don't we? Let's try something. Let's join them together and make a stick. And then it becomes easier for us to think about. We could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We could have counted them all. Or we could have thought about what we've been learning and relate those two things together and go 10 plus 3, thinking about those secret code cards, because that is what we're seeing on our big grid board. So 9 plus 4 equals 13. But then we're going to look at this right over here. I'm going to draw all 10 circles this time and see what happens. And then I'm going to draw the 3 triangles over here. And I'm going to join those together and make it a group of 10. And then right over here, I'm going to write 10 plus 3 equals 13. Wait, they both equal 13. Well, let's look and see how close they are and see if we can figure out what's going on here. Let's see, 9 and 1 more is 10. 4 and 1 less is 3. And they both equal 13. So I'm wondering, when we see 9 plus 4, if we can think about 10 plus 3 equals 13, because we know that really quickly in our brain now. We know that 3 comes hopping along and 10 plus 3 equals 13. I'm wondering if that helps us to know our new equation by thinking about that old equation and thinking about what it looks like when we see it on the big grid board. We're going to try this with another one. So we're going to think about what we know about 10 plus a number and use it to help us with 9 plus a number. So this time I'm going to do 9 plus 7. 9 plus 7. 1 more than 9 is 10. 1 less than 7 is 6. Do we know 10 plus 6? Well, let's draw it out first. 9 circles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 circles, and 7 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to join that together and turn it into a 10 to help us remember that we know 10 plus 6, and that can help us with 9 plus 7. I'm going to count them all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I'm going to find that 9 plus 7 equals 16. Now I'm going to use what I know about 10 plus 6 and think about secret code cards. First, we'll draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 circles plus 6 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll join them together. 10. Well, we can use counting on now because we've been practicing that too. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 10 plus 6 equals 16. Now let's look at them both. We know from secret code cards and how much we've been working on this that 10 plus 6 equals 16. So let's keep that in our brain. 9, 1 more is 10. We had 7, 1 less was 6. We knew 10 plus 6 equals 16. We could see it. We could think about secret code cards. So that helps us to know that 9 plus 7 also equals 16. And when we look at our drawings, once I join them together and we see the triangles on the outside, that they look the same, so that our answer would be the same. Let's try it with another one. Only this time, I'm going to do it the opposite way. I'm going to do it in reverse. We're going to do that 10 plus a number first. Let's do 10 plus 5. We know that 10 plus 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 5 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to join that together and make it a stick so I can use counting on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're just starting to know that we can just kind of remember that like a lightning fast star word. It's a lightning fast math problem. 10 plus 5 equals 15. Now let's change it and do it the other way. 9 plus 6. So if we know that 10 plus 5 equals 15, 10, let's see, 9, one more is 10. 5, one more is 6. Or we could think about it the other way too. With 10, one less is 9. And 6, one less, there's 5. Let's see if when we draw it out, it still equals 15. We'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 6 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do they look the same when we draw it out? I'll join them together because now I can make a stick. Even though that's a triangle, that's okay. It still can make a stick for us, and we can use counting on with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it does work when we turned it around and used what we knew first to look at it and then think about that new equation. Now that equation, the 10 plus 5 is so close to the 9 plus 6, that helps us to figure out that they are the same answer, the same total. Let's do one more like this in reverse, going the opposite way and using what we know first. We're going to do 10 plus 4 equals. All right, let's draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to connect them and make them into a stick and turn it and join it and then use counting on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or start to use what I have lightning fast in my brain, that 10 plus 4 equals 14. Now let's change it into the equation that's really super close. 10, change it into the 9, that's just one less, plus 5, one more, and check and see if that also equals 14. We'll draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 this time, plus 5 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at our pictures. Do they match up? Let's join together. Turn it into a stick. Then use counting on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now let's look at those two equations. 10 plus 4 equals 14. So that means 9 plus 5 also equals 14. So let's look and see what we have to work on today. I'm going to flip that over for us, just so we don't have to look at all the writing. We're going to take a look at what we're working on today in our workbook. So your workbook is number 4, the emoji. We saw 2 letters for families. We worked on this page already. You know what? We did not work on the page with the flowers, balloons, or crayons. If you want to do that page, you can, but you do not have to. Turn, and then you will see this page, 127. This is the only page that you're working on today, the only one. I'm going to clip it up here for us so I can write on it, and let's bring it closer to it. See what we have to do. So we have some problems, one on top and another equation on the bottom, where we are starting to add bigger numbers together, but we're still going to use counting on. We are going to use counting on all through first grade. We're going to underline 7 because it is the bigger number, and then plus 4, we can draw 4 circles above it or below it, and then we'll use counting on and go 7, and I touch 8, 9, 10, 11. That equals 11. Now the one on the bottom wants to know, and you can use your secret code cards to help you. 10 plus what also equals 11? 10 plus 1. So you have your secret code cards at home to help you. 10 plus 1 also equals 11. We want the equations to end up with the same answer, the same total. Let's see what happens with this one over here. I'm going to put a line under the 8. And that happened to us before when we were adding 2 that were the same. We would underline either one. It didn't matter. And then we would draw the 8 circles above the other one. And remember, that's something you can do with your fingers too. You can go 8, say it out loud, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Use those fingers, or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now below it, it wants to know 10 plus what also equals 16. Use your secret code cards to help you. Does 10 plus 4 equal 16? No. 10 plus 1? No. 10 plus 6, and hop it right on over and put it on top into the ones place. Remember, the 10 is back there. It didn't disappear. It's still in the tens place. Plus 6 more would also equal 16. All right, you have the rest to finish. And then you're going to take a picture of it and send it to me on Seesaw when you are all done with this page for today. This is the only page that you will do, okay? Remember, both equations are going to equal the same total, the same amount. All right, go to that math.